earth is my home. I promise to keep it healthy and beautiful. I will love the land, the air, the water, and all living creatures. I will be a defender of my planet, united with friends. I will say.
This is Commissioner Frank Avila Laugh, and I have as my guest 3 generation of laughter family. I have on my right here is Maria Gulo, and she's been
That's me. Oh, Frank.
Josephine Gulo, and then next to her is Maria Gulo and Grandma Vida. And Grandma is 92 years old, and she's been laughing all her life. They were telling me there's a story in the family that when she was born, she was laughing. She came out, hee, ha, ha, ho, ho, ho. And that's the grandma. And then John Gulo.
Yeah, that's right.
So John, and he was laughing. So here's 3 generations of laughter. And why is laughing so important? Josephine mentioned why is laughing so important.
It is amazing how our family has benefited from laughter. Laughter has brought more joy, more happiness, more fun, less stress, and the benefits of the laughter in the family just amazes me. How, you know, we live in a world that is so stressful and so angry that the laughter just brings out that gentleness and kindness, and it's so contagious, and that when you laugh you just feel so much better. And I see the effects on my family. I think we do. We are more relaxed. We don't get so serious. The same pants you can get sad in, you can get glad in. And just by living in the moment and shifting yourself from a sad, you can shift yourself to be happy. And just a word can change the way you feel. And I do see the changes in my family, and there's only benefits from laughter, and there's no side effects.
And that's true, and that's why I'm running for re-election, because I chair health and wellness. And when I get reelected again in March, you come out and vote for Commissioner Frank Avila in March, I'm going to make it a mission to go out and try and talk to everyone in Cook County on the benefit of laughing, because it's free. This family, the Gula family, is the most disorganized, organized family that I ever met, and they're laughing. And as Josephine said, it's the stress of life, and it's free. You know, I go around and they talk about pharmaceutical drugs, and Frank, keep prescription drugs out of the water. How do you do it? Well, you know, the only way to stay healthy, and one of the ways I found out, and when I met the Gula family, is by laughing. Here's Maria. Maria is now, who started laughing first, taking the classes first?
I did. Well, a matter of fact, that's where I met you, Frank.
Oh,
Commissioner
yes.
Frank Avila and his wife, Sherry. We met at Laughter. And we've had a great laughing relationship.
And then
And my husband came with us.
John?
With
Yeah,
my husband,
John?
my mother, and I
Yeah.
that went to the first session together at Laughter.
I remember I saw John, and I don't think John wanted to be there.
Okay. My wife said, we're going out tonight. I said, where? Oh, don't worry about it. I said, okay, I figured it'd be something nice. We got to the Laughter Club in, you can say the Park Ridge, right? And
Yeah.
and a bunch of people there, you know, laughing. I said, it's kind of stupid. And I said, what's going on? What am I doing here? And I was upset, very upset. I said, when I get home, I'm going to squeeze your neck. I don't want to be here. But anyway, I finished the class, and I ended up going back, and back, and back, and back, and I even got certified as a laughter leader also.
Yeah.
So it's been really great because it really changes your inside and the outside too. So it's really great for you.
Yeah, it changes your attitude, your behavior, and you're more healthy. And then you brought, who else did you bring next then, Josephine?
Oh, I just told other friends about it.
Didn't
And,
we do
and
grandma probably? Or,
no, then we brought Maria in.
Maria?
Yeah, Maria.
I thought
Yeah,
you brought
grandma, yeah, that
first.
first
grandma.
night was my
Yeah.
husband, my mother, and I.
Yes.
And then I talked to it about my children. Of course, you know, they were not on board at first.
Right,
just
they
thought, you
think,
know,
well, whether they're
kinda-
nuts or what?
Yes, they
We all-
rub
Well, I
their
already
laughter,
knew
you
that.
know.
It's not a normal
So,
thing to do. It's not normal.
Anyway, my daughter was in, and then Maria came, and my other daughter came, and we all went to laughter together.
Yeah.
And what do you
And-
think about it, Maria?
Well, my dad does not like to try new things, so when I heard that he liked it, I thought, well, maybe I'll go and see what it's about. So, I mean, it's, you know, when you first go, it's a little intimidating, but then you get warmed up to it. And I've seen just the effects with how everybody's like calmed down a little bit more, and Grandma really likes it, and I believe in it. I mean, I've always just been a person that laughs in general, and if I notice, like, if a long period of time, like I work with kids, and
Yes.
I notice if a long period of time goes by that you don't laugh, how you can really just feel that that stress
Yes.
and that tension. And I think when you laugh, it just really relieves that. So I started going, and I liked it. And then when I heard once that my dad went by himself without my mom, I was really sold on it.
It's good because, you know, when we're born, we laugh naturally. But as we grow older, we change our behavior. And I think as an adult, we should go back to how we were with kids. Just laugh and release that stress. And I think we'll be nicer to people. We won't get sick as much. And it helps the whole society. And that's why I chair the health and wellness at the Water Reclamation District. And when I found out what laughing does, I said, boy, that's for me. Yeah. So that's why. Now, Josephine, because of your family being certified as laughter, you introduced it to the Chicago Park District.
Yes, I
Right?
did. And we meet at the Chicago Park District, Norwood Park, at 5801 North Natoma Avenue.
That's the northwest side of Chicago.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And we meet on Tuesdays from 1:45 until 2:30. So all of you that are watching, 55 and older, can join me on Tuesdays. Everyone is welcomed, and you don't have to be funny. You don't even have to have any humor. You just come to just laugh. And you will leave feeling happier and healthier.
And if you're not 55, you can
Yes,
still do
there's
You
it.
can
laughter.
still go. You don't have. They're not going to ask your age.
No,
so
no,
don't
right.
worry about it. Come in.
There's laughter clubs though that you can join, and laughter clubs are always free.
About 8,000.
And you can be, you know, at any age can laugh. A matter of fact, I did a study with third graders, and it was very amazing how third graders at such a young age, their days are so full of stress. And when they came into I did a laughter session for 3 days, and at first they didn't know too much. Then by the third day, they were really into it. And at the end of a laughter session, we always do kind of a quick rinse of meditation through yoga, where you just relax. And with the third graders, we just lay down on the gym floor and they relaxed. When they came in on the second day, they wanted to get right into the relaxation part.
Oh.
That is how much they need it.
And laughing, yes. yes.
And the relaxation and the laughter. And it was amazing. It also is amazing for children that are physically challenged. And because this one boy was acting up, or behavior disorders they have. He was not participating the first day,
Yes.
the second day. By the third day, he was engaged, laughing, and the teacher wanted to pull him out on the first day, and I said, no, let him be.
We had
And
talking.
it was amazing to see from the first day to the third grade how benefit this child had from the laughter.
Well, and I also work with kids who have it's a therapeutic day school, so they
Yeah.
have emotional and behavior disorders.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, I would try, just taking one kid, like if we were in timeout, and they serve their time, and then just to calm them down more, I started laughing with them a little bit, and they would ask for it. They're like, "Can we laugh?" And because it kind of just makes you forget. It makes you more in the present, and just really, it just relaxes you and kind of frees your mind of what's going on. And it just makes you feel better.
And you're right, because and when you laugh, you don't have to tell a joke.
Mm-mm.
It's not telling joke stories.
No, it's not.
It's just your body. You just start laughing, and you have certain techniques that makes you laugh. And also when you just grin, or if you're driving your car in a traffic jam, grin. And when you grin and your body, you're tricking your body that you're laughing, you're happy. And this way they'll maybe lower your blood pressure, or you release that tension. Right, Maria?
Yeah. Should we
Yeah.
do so?
Yeah, you want it? Sure.
Why don't you do a in the traffic jam? Laugh?
And the traffic. Oh yeah, from my house going downtown. Oh my God! It's sometimes an hour and a half. If there's an accident on the way, just maybe shut down a couple lanes, and the bottleneck comes on, and you're there, and maybe you have an appointment at 10 o'clock, and you're stressed, and you're driving, and then what I do is that I go, and I'm checking my body, and it works.
It works.
It works there. See. So, do you have any techniques that you want to show the audience on laughing?
Well, one of the techniques you can do is, with laughter, you make eye contact,
Eye contact.
and then you have a little handshake, and you do a little laughter. And you know how we all have cell phones?
Sure.
Well, you could just pretend that there's somebody at the other end of your cell phone.
Yes.
Say if you just want to relieve stress,
Yes.
you could just make sure it's on silent. So you pull out your cell phone
Yes.
and you put it to your ear,
Yeah.
and just to relax yourself, or to shift your mood, just get on your cell phone and pretend this is the funniest thing you ever heard, and just start laughing. And then you can also share your call with someone else.
Do you want to do
So you
it?
want to pull out your cell phone?
Okay.
Sure. Yeah,
Put it up to
okay.
your ear.
Sure. Okay.
And now here's your phone call. Well, then at the end of an exercise, to know that it's ended, we do like this. Very good,
very good.
yay! Very good, very good, yay!
Right, it makes you relax, and you have to, as an adult, you have to let yourself go, because we are in 2014. We do have a lot of stress, unemployment, foreclosures, maybe the weather is bad, and we cannot let that stress affect our health. Cannot let that stress affect our family, our job. So we need some kind of an outlet, and it's free, right, Maria?
Yeah, and honestly, like working, like I said, I mean, I've pretty much always have worked with kids, and I didn't realize so many people went through their work days without laughing.
Without laughing.
And I I laugh so much during the day and then some days are really stressful working with these kids. And there has been days where I'm like, wow, I didn't really laugh a lot. And I feel that I haven't. Like,
Yeah.
I feel more stressed and things. So I think, especially people that work at their offices, and there's so many jobs that you just kind of sit
Yes.
and you're by yourself without a lot of human interaction. And I feel that, then you maybe go home and live by yourself. And so you may go that is so sad to me. You can go maybe a whole day without laughing. And it is sad. And like even grandma, I mean, she's 92. And
92 years old, a laughing
This one right here.
instructor.
Why don't you demonstrate your favorite laugh? Which one is it?
Well, wait, let me finish
Go
my
ahead, I'm
talk.
sorry.
So what I was gonna say was, like grandma. I mean, life. I mean, you're 92. I mean, a lot of her friends are gone, and she says I'm lonely, but this laughter is something that even she says when I'm feeling lonely, like I can laugh by myself, and we've seen. She's been. What didn't you say? You were being more social
Yeah.
with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's helping. You.
Healthier.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the key. I'm the commissioner at the Water Reclamation District, and we treat all the human waste that comes into our plant, all the toxic chemicals that come into our plant, and people get sick. But I think that if you start laughing and learning what the Gula family learned on laughing, they'll start eating better. Like, how did you change your eating habits, Josephine?
Oh, yes, I have.
Yes.
Frank, first of all, Frank is amazing. What he says, he really does. I mean, he's concerned about the health. He's concerned about our environment, concerned about our water. And he knows how important the laughter is. And he's an amazing commissioner, Frank Avila.
Hey Frank,
He's
you have
amazing.
so much energy, and I
He
think it is because
amazing,
you laugh
the
a lot.
energy
It's
that he
amazing,
has. And of course, you're concerned about what you eat.
You have
And
to.
so
Yeah.
you're concerned about it all, the environment, your eat, your health, the well-being of all.
Yes.
And so that's what attracted me to you and your lovely wife, Sherry.
Well, if I wasn't married, I'd be chasing you, Josephine. But you're right. Laughing changed your attitude, your behavior, and you start looking at life at a different way.
You-
Because we cover all of Cook County, 5 million people, and we look at all the personal care products that people buy, all the toxic chemicals that are in the personal care products, the food that we eat, the pharmaceutical drugs that we take, and they want us to remove everything at the back end. And I was sitting there one day, I said, why do we have to move it at the back end when we should do it at the front end, prevention? And when I look at prevention, that's when I saw laughing also. Laughing prevents people from getting sick.
Well, you're absolutely right. My husband, he is no longer on blood pressure medicine
Oh.
from the laughter.
Oh, good. John.
We just
My-
saw the movie of Meryl Streep, and they got a scene there where they're dumping all the pills in the toilet.
Oh,
And
yeah?
that's when I thought of you. I said, "Oh my gosh, what are they doing?"
Yeah. What film was that again?
That Meryl Streep and what was
No.
that?
That new one.
The new
Oswego
one.
County?
This with
Yeah.
Academy Awards. I
Oh,
forgot
that's out on movies,
Yes,
right? Okay.
right,
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
I said,
Oswego,
"Oh
yeah.
man."
Oswego County.
I said, Frank Avila will really be upset at this movie.
do not dispose of your pharmaceutical drugs down the
Take 'em-
toilet.
take 'em
That's a
back to
no-no.
the-
That's a,
And my
Hospital.
mother, a couple years ago, had a brain seizure disorder
yeah.
that she wasn't talking. She was
Oh.
just very not engaging at all. And through the laughter, she came back 2 years younger.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
was
It's
2 years
amazing.
younger?
It's powerful. It's
I-
amazing.
I think we
There
all
was no
have, we all
Leftovito that
have
time,
a story to tell.
And Linda visited you in
Linda,
the
yeah.
hospital.
Yes.
And she was amazing,
Yeah.
and she brought big glasses and a big
Yeah,
balloon and smiles on it, and we had signs around Mom's room, laughing.
Yeah.
My
Is
favorite-
it laughing? And she mentioned a name, Linda Torlinsky.
Yes, Linda Toluskis.
Yeah. And she
She
was
was
the
amazing. She was the started the Laughter Club and the Park Ridge Hysterical Society, in Park Ridge.
Well, she is amazing.
Yeah, she is. She's an amazing
here.
lady,
Yes.
and she introduced us to the laughter.
Yeah, and
Linda
me
Terlucas.
too, and my
Yeah,
wife.
Yes, yes. So she, I really thank Linda. She's it changed our lives.
Oh yeah, it changed my life too, and we have to change our lives too. We have to change our attitude, and
Yes.
and become a behavior in your laughing like a 5-year-old now. You know.
Yes, it does. The eye contact and the exercises stimulate our laughter and create our playfulness in us,
Yes, yes.
which we have forgotten about playfulness,
Yeah.
and we need to have to create our playfulness, and that's how we get in touch with ourselves and learn to express ourselves. And it helps you emotionally. It helps you. It relieves stress. It puts you in the moment. It clears your mind, and it oxygenates your mind and your body.
It's the only one.
It's wonderful.
It's the only exercise. I always forget, but it's what I was really surprised when I heard that is there's no other way you could exercise like your entire body at the same time.
Yeah.
So, cause like if you're running, you're just doing, you're just.
Yeah.
But if you're laughing, it's like you're exercising like your whole body. I wish I knew more.
Yeah. No, but no, I understand what you're saying. Now, John, Zita, Grandma Zita,
Vita.
Maria, Vita,
But Zeta's cute.
Vita, Maria, and Josephine. You took your first class. What was the first class you took to become certified?
Oh, the laughter.
You went through 3 different.
The laughter yoga leader certification class.
Yeah, and
The
that was the
laughter
first
yoga
one.
Leader, yes, certification class.
And
And then I did that through Linda Terlucas.
yeah.
And then I took the laughter yoga teacher certification class.
Oh, so you could teach.
Yes, I can teach leaders
Oh, okay.
how to do the classes.
yes.
And I did that through Dr. Kataria, the founder of the laughter yoga.
And that was down in Florida.
Yes, I met him in Florida. That was amazing. That was one of the things I really wanted to do, and I got to do it through the help of my husband.
Do you want to talk more about
He
him?
was amazing.
About Dr.
So, and Dr. Kataria is so wonderful, so kind, so healing, so spiritual, and it was so meaningful meeting him.
That-
And it was
Did you
it
tell
was
them
a
they're
joyful
starting
moment.
a laughter university?
A laughter
Yes,
university.
a laughter
Started for real.
university where their goal is not to have any academics. It's just going to be the arts, the laughter, the dancing, the singing, and all of the arts. No grades, no. It's just
For fun.
for fun, and
your
healing, and for emotional growth, spiritual growth, physical, and mental. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's that, because we saw here where Grandma Vita mentioned 2 years ago she had that illness.
Yes.
And she recovered, right? And that was good. That was excellent. You talk about the kids in your class, so it does benefit all of us, and it benefits society. Because I bet you there's a lot of family out there that understand, how can I help my kids? And maybe laughing it won't solve everything, but laughing is part of health.
It does. It
Oh, I-
connects you. I mean,
I've stopped taking blood pressure medicine.
Yeah, that's
for
what
the
she
laughter.
said.
You,
Maybe that doesn't help the movement. I'm just kidding.
It doesn't help the hearing, but he's off of his blood pressure medicine.
I want to get rid of the other ones
Yeah.
now.
You know what? When I used to go to laughing session, I was so exhausted. And when I went there, and I came out of it not being exhausted, but it looks like it charged me up.
Yes.
You know, my whole body felt good. My mind, I felt, recharged. Like I just got up in the morning with a good night's sleep.
I totally agree with you. That's what I was saying. Like a lot of times I'm like, they would go to their laughter
Yeah.
group. And you, Frank, I love your laugh so much. And
Got the best
so,
laughter.
and like just knowing grandma was going to be there, I'm like, it's a good time to spend with your family,
Yeah, yeah.
because, and then you don't have to worry about everything like going on and whatever, because you're just laughing.
Yeah.
And so, right, I would go, I'm like, after work and stuff, especially with these kids, I'm like, I don't want to go. But then the same thing would happen to me where I would go, and I think you're just getting so much oxygen in you that you leave feeling like way more energized than when you came in, which is wonderful.
And and that's why I'm running for re-election, because I think it's important. I'm an engineer, a civil engineer, so the agency that I'm running for is an engineering type of agency, and I feel very well qualified to run for office and be elected in that agency. But and all my life I've been a civil engineer practicing in engineering. But I think we need to come out of engineering or an accountant or a lawyer and go back to when we were 5 years old to stay healthy. And when we're doing that, we'll take care of society also and our family.
True.
What do you think about that, John?
I agree, 100%.
Like John is an accountant, right?
Well, retire.
Retired, but now is season is coming up. What, tax season, right?
Yeah, that's stress.
Yeah.
I gotta laugh a lot more.
Well, we got a lot of laws that change,
Yeah.
and so Josephine, has her mother, who's younger. To me, it looks like Venus younger. It looks like Venus taking care of Josephine.
They have been taken for sisters.
Well, I'm glad you hit on that, Frank, because it is a stressful job. I'm a caretaker.
Yeah, caretaker.
And it does have its stressful moments. And the laughter
Yeah.
has really relieved that stress.
Yes.
And put me in a better mood and a happier mood in taking care of my mom.
Yes.
And that she is in such good health. And I do believe the laughter has contributed to that. And what is wonderful about the laughter, look at, we're all different ages up here.
Yes.
And
And
we
by
can- and
a
we can-
spread of maybe 30 years.
Yes, there's 30 years.
And the one that looked the youngest is Grandma Vita. Grandma Vita, she looks the youngest.
And what amazes me is that, thank you. And so, proof right here, no matter what age you are, you can all laugh and you can all benefit from
That's for
laughter.
sure.
And we all laugh in the same language.
I was going to say that. Yeah, I like that part a lot.
Yeah, and thank you very much. And don't forget, vote for me, Commissioner Frank Avila, for Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago. And when I go out and visit the people throughout all of Cook County, I'm going to bring the Gula family, and we're all going to laugh.
Yay! Woo!
And second that, vote Democratic
And
for,
we got
yes.
a grandma, we got a daughter, we got all ages, right? They're laughing from 1 year old,
35.
from
Oh, I
maybe
thought
a
you meant
1
up
day
here.
old to 150 years old.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Yes.
So, Vita, so it was a good show, wasn't it, Vita?
It was very
yes.
good.
Do your
Okay,
laugh.
thank-
Do your hee hee.
Come on, come on, Mom, end it with your shy laughter.
It's over. That was.
Vote for Frank.